What is up, guys? Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Today is a day that we are going to be going through the Datsun 510. A lot of you guys saw that I picked up my dream car. It is sitting here. It is in the driveway. And I am pumped. I hope you guys are pumped. Today we are gonna go through the car. I haven't actually even gotten a chance to go through the car, take stuff out. You guys can see I kind of put like the engine that we got and the transmission, I kind of overlooked those. Came over here, I put like the bumpers, all the stuff that was in the back of Rick's truck, I took out and kind of put it aside. I also went through these buckets a little bit to kind of see what's in there. There's a lot of rusted crap in there, but I don't know a lot about the 510 game, about the market, about what people want and that type of stuff. So thankfully, I do have Kevin Neely. You guys saw me go over to his house and check out his Datsun 510, a good friend of Mike's that he's known probably forever. But I'm fortunate enough and very lucky enough to be kind of, you know, his protege under his wing, and you know, he's kind of my mentor in the whole Datsun 510 game. So big shout out to you, Kev. I appreciate everything you do. I'm sorry for all the questions, all the you know, things that I keep bugging you with, but yeah, big shout out to you, man. I really appreciate it, and I will do my homework, I will do my research, and I will get better, I promise. But he's gonna kind of lace me up on some stuff that I do have and that is worth money and that can help fund this build and that type of stuff. I kind of took out some of this stuff. You can see headlight buckets, some glass. This is a Datsun B210. I know that's not supposed to be in there. I think that this guy that owned this car before probably had other Datsuns. He did tell me he had four other Datsuns, but I don't know if it was a B210 or if he just picked up some stuff at, like, you know, like a swap meet or something. But yeah, so we are gonna go through the car. I'm gonna start emptying some of the stuff out, and I wanna bring you guys along so you guys can see an in-depth look at what, you know, everything entails with this Datsun 510. So let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna come over here and take off my fake hood prop, and we are gonna lift this up. Check this out. Look at this. Pretty cool how it just, it's the little things, you know, about this car and old cars in particular that kind of just give it like its own charm, its own like cool, you know, little things. Throw that over there. Okay, so you guys can see it's like completely gutted, which actually works really well for me because I'm gonna be taking like all of this crap out anyway. But I mean, like boosters out, you name it, it's all out of here. So I'm gonna clean it up. I do want to like tack weld all of the seams, make it stronger, because I do plan on like making this car as rigid and, you know, just fun, drivable, very stiff chassis as I can. So I want to do a lot of suspension upgrades. I want to do a lot of front suspension, a lot of rear suspension upgrades, and so along with that, because I have nothing in here, I think that that'll be also a good thing, just to, you know, make sure it's like tack welded on the seams, and I'll probably get a strut tower bar, and I don't know, I don't really have a whole bunch of plans as far as the suspension goes yet. Like I said, I'm new to this and I have a lot to learn. Just looking in here, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh hell no. We got a couple of them. Time to get the brake clean and a blowtorch. This should kill them. If you guys know me, you guys know I swear by brake clean for literally everything, including pest control. So I was gonna use a blowtorch, but I'm afraid it'll burn the car to the ground, and we are not gonna do that. So we're gonna try this option first. Sorry, dude. I feel bad. but I am not trying to have black widows and all kind of shit. Bro, die, man. All right, so let them die. Sorry about it, but I'm not trying to get messed up by that. Anyway, so back to what we were talking about. You guys know that I do have plans for a different motor in here. I will not be using the L20, but I've also had a lot of you guys ask, what are you doing? A lot of people have said K-swap, a lot of people have said SR20, a lot of people have said, you know, LS swap, that type of stuff, and I'm not doing any of them. So I have to stay true to my roots. And so, that being said, it's getting a VQ swap. If you look online, the Datsuns don't really have VQ swaps. I'm actually kind of amazed. I think I've probably found, 2, maybe 3 Datsun 510s that have VQ swaps in them, and only one of them I've seen run. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. And I'm not just doing a VQ swap, I'm doing a supercharged VQ swap, because you guys know how I roll. If I have a VQ, it's not gonna not have a supercharger. So big shout out to my guys at Vortex Superchargers. They are actually helping me out with a supercharger kit for this car. So it's gonna be Vortex supercharged DE motor in this little 510. I'm pretty sure this thing only weighs like 1,500 pounds. And so I plan on putting a cage in it. I do want to keep the back seats though. So I'm kind of on the fence with the cage. I don't know. I have to still figure it out. Like I said, I have a lot of plans that I want to do to the car. Main thing that I'm trying to figure out right now is suspension, mounting stuff, trans, rear end, all the stuff that's going to make it go and go fast. And then after that, I'll do all the aesthetics and all the rest of this stuff. As you guys can see, the body's in really good condition, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure that I stay true to my roots, because I am a Nissan guy, I am a 350Z guy, I am a VQ guy for sure. And so yeah, it's gonna be badass, and it's not gonna look like that. You guys saw how the Drift Project Z came out, and so just imagine now with a paint job and, you know, way more, I don't want to say like quality into it, but this is like gonna be my like dream car build that's staying with me, staying in the family, and so I'm not gonna skimp on anything. So I'm pumped about it. But yep, that's what's going on. We're getting a Vortex supercharged VQ motor for this car. So for that being said, this engine pretty much serves no purpose to me. I have turned it over, made sure that everything turns over, that there's no binding, no weird stuff. But this is a freshly built, according to the guy that I got the car from, it's a freshly built L20 motor. No bore over or anything, just all fresh pistons, rods. He said it was blueprint and balanced. The only thing about this, I don't have any paperwork on it. He said it was from a small shop in Lindsay, California, and I guess the shop's not there anymore. But I think he's been sitting on this motor for probably at least 10 years. So that's why it's kind of dusty, but we can clean this up. So if there's any guys out there that are Datsun guys that want to stay true to the L20 motor, and even the dogleg, this is a dogleg 5-speed, according to the previous owner. I don't know mileage on that, so I don't know. I got to figure out pricing and that type of stuff, but I am going to be selling these to help fund the build for the VQ in the Datsun, and yeah. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more parts too. So you guys get at me if you guys need parts, and if I don't have them, I'm sure I can talk to Kevin or to some of his homies or something that has just Datsun parts galore, because you should see the man's garage, let alone all of his friends and all the stuff that they know. They have like websites for days, and he's actually been putting me on to some pretty sick stuff. So I'm going to share that with you guys here in a little bit. And yeah, but while man, it's just so damn hot out there, I almost don't even want to go out there. Right now, I think it's like 103 degrees. But I do want to open up the trunk. There's a bunch of crap in there I want to get out. And then I want to start taking some stuff out of the interior, because I actually am going to take everything down on the inside, and we're going to get this bead blasted, because if you guys know, old cars are rust cars, and while I don't think this has much rust, I want to bead blast it and make sure that way everything is up to par, it is perfect, and yeah, did I reiterate perfect? So I need it to be perfect. So we're gonna get it bead blasted, so I do have to take out the stuff on the inside. But this is part one, taking all this stuff down, and I'm sorry that it's not a whole bunch of like crazy sick content with, you know, wild build and stuff. But you guys know I just got the car, so first things first, right? But at least it gives you guys an opportunity to check out this sick car. The lines are done really well. I think the sticker of who did all the body work, I think it's Too Intense Restoration. It's a Datsun restore place. You can see like the lines are nice and crispy. He even shaved the handles. He shaved the front lights. He shaved the rear lights. There's no more, I'm kind of bummed about this, to be honest. There was vents there. I really wanted the vents at least in the Datsun, but the body looks straight, clean, and so I'm just gonna leave it as is. But yeah, let's open this up. Let me show you. There's a whole bunch of crap in here. So let's start taking this out. So as you can see, there was a lot of crap in there. So I think he's actually gone through and done some extra stuff in here. I do have to pull this back. Yeah, it's still rusted no matter what you do. However, he told me that this is actually a gas tank out of a Mustang, and so I think the reason why he did that is because he wanted to make like a flip up or flip down license plate and it to go where you fill the gas from the outside and go into there. So good idea, but I'm not gonna keep it. So the factory, oh, it's still in here. Yep, he did shave the gas door here, but I'll probably cut a hole in it and put it where it still has usage out of that side, because actually that guy Kevin Neely has a gas tank for this that I really like and I think I want to put in here. And because we're doing a supercharged car, we are going to run it on E85 or flex fuel at least, and so yeah, it's going to be, this thing's going to be a madman. But now that this is cleared out, oh, big shout out to K-Sport. I always run K-Sport. You guys know how it is. The drift car has it. I tell everybody about it. The Voodoo 13 stuff and K-Sport are the same company, and I just love that this car actually came with it. It's like it was meant to be. But now that this is all cleaned out, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all this crap, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's take out the stuff on the inside. All right, since this video also is just commentary, I know I've had in the comments, you talk too much, don't say too much, like just get to work, that type of stuff. Hey, sometimes I gotta talk, I gotta explain stuff, and a lot of you know that I like to explain stuff on how-tos and that type of stuff. And so on this, it's just unfortunate that I'm going through stuff and I'm showing you what it is. So I want you guys to be a part of this build from start to finish. I want there to be plenty of documentation that this is exactly how the car came, all the way down to the sunroof with the Bondo around the sunroof. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this way. It's not going to be a real long video. I don't plan on, you know, dragging it out real long, but I do want to show you the interior of the car. Look at that nest back there. That is disgusting. Yeah, we ain't gonna be climbing around this too much until I take these seats out. These seats are from a Nissan Sentra. It's cool that they fit in there. However, I don't want to keep them in there, so I'll probably be getting rid of these. If there's any guys out there that are Datsun guys and, you know, obviously they fit in here and you want them, you know, hit me in the DMs, let me know on my Instagram, or you can hit in the comments and I'll get a hold of you, or we'll find a way. But I wanted to show you guys the dash. This is actually a brand new dash pad. It just hasn't been bolted down, so the dash will actually look brand new. I do have to clean it up. It does have a tack. For those of you that know about Datsuns, you know that the tack is stupid expensive. So it has a speedometer, it has a tack, and then it has the gauges in the middle. Pretty nice. It's actually in pretty good condition. It has a GT steering wheel here. There's also a steering wheel here. Spare one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Probably sell this also. But there's a couple other things in there that we're gonna take out also. We'll put this in here. There's a big package. Oh, another package. Right on, man, appreciate you. Thank you. This package right here is actually a power window set. It has everything in there, but I kind of like the roll-up thing. I know a lot of people want to like make it up to date and newer, but the nostalgia of the car, I do like the windows that are manual door open, like all the manual stuff that came with the car. I don't want to add a bunch of weight either, and so I'm trying to keep it somewhat like factory-ish in here, but I also want it to be cleaned up and nice, like I said, roll cages and all that other good stuff. So the pads on the side, on the panels here, and on these, you can see these are like really garbage looking, but he did have an upholstery shop redo some, so it's gonna look really nice in here. And then I gotta figure out like the seats. Maybe these seats can get cleaned up. Maybe I'll rock with them for a while. I don't know. I don't have plans for it just yet, but it definitely needs to be media blasted so I can figure out everything that's going on with it. Cool Datsun plaque that I can put back in the firewall. I think right here. Yeah, it'll go right there. So that's pretty rad. But yeah, let's get this stuff out of here. All right, now looking at the garage, you can see there is quite a bit of Datsun parts taking this up, and I still haven't even put all of these that came out of the trunk in there yet. So I have a gang of stuff to do, but give you guys a look inside, kind of see what it looks like with no crap in there. There was like 3 dashes in here. There was 3 glove boxes. There's a center portion. So I really want to try and make this one work. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. I need to clean it up. I don't know if people paint them or stain them, but I want it to be like a dark black. The pad up top is really in good condition. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit too. Thank God for the sun like visor. It's not gonna sit here and just bake it, but I need to put a headliner in here, but we need to get the rust off. So we got a lot to do, but there you go. There's what the Datsun project is starting out as, and I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. Like I said, I don't want it to just be, you know, an hour of me rambling and talking, but I thought it was definitely prevalent for me to show and bring you guys along on the Datsun project from the start, as it sits with all the crap in it. As I start it, I don't want to do anything without you guys, so that way you guys know every step of the way. I can explain every step of the way. Stuff that I learn, you learn, and stuff that I build, you're gonna be able to build. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. It is hotter than hell out here, so I'm gonna go inside, spend some time with the girl. She just got home, and yeah, we got to get ready for our family water party tomorrow. So anyway, I hope you guys have been well. I hope your families have been well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Much love. Peace.